experiments, we really got together because we wanted to reach out to the users of Twitch, right? Who wants to? We wanted to make a game where you can come back hours and after hours, actually care about characters, care about playing experience. Here, Will has just started the session, and soon you're going to see other people join in. So in our game, we hinted at the trailer a little bit here, but as you can see here, if you...
Sorry.
Let's restart.
There we go. Now we're good.
All right. So as you can see, we have a lot of power-up items, right? Will just took radioactive material here, just turns him into this glowing man. It's sort of like the Mario, star power in Mario. If you go near the enemies, they get damaged. And as you can see here,
you got me.
He got you, yeah. So in our game, we have a real-time class change. So when you actually get the weapons of the enemies weapons that enemies dropped, you actually change the class. So you don't just get to use the weapons, your attribute actually change.
Yeah, like right here. So I see that, somebody got me.
All right, the office guys are having too much fun. By the way, you can go to our Twitch channel, War Toons, and you can actually see our office guys playing against him right now using their own VR device.
So if you guys are looking, I can see this machine gun that somebody dropped. I walk over it, and I become that class.
Exactly. Previously, he was actually short. He was an officer class where he's short, fast, but pretty weak. But he's now a soldier, which is sort of like an average class in our game. Oh, he's back as a... Oh, by the way, when you're using VR device, these height changes that you go through as an officer or the soldier or heavy class we have, you can see it definitely. It's something that you can't really see on a flat screen, but in VR, it's something that you actually feel the height changes immediately. So there's another power-up item. Another special thing about our game is that you can turn into a tank. And yes, there's a massive tank battle that goes on.
Why don't we just take to the skies and rain it upon them?
Of course. And as you can see, we're going for a cartoony experience. We just want people to go in there, have fun, laugh about it, and then get out. We're going for kind of Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry sort of sensibility when it comes to cartoon violence. So mom and dads don't mind their kids playing.
Looks like a piano got me.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so that's our bomb drop. If you pick up a piano item.
Now this is another one of our fun power-ups, the rocket ride.
That's right. So that's actually your anti-tank weapon too. So if your other people turn into tanks, you can just ram into them.
Oh, I guess it must have died on me.
And then when you die, you become an angel and float away.
So now here's the piano drop that I was talking about earlier.
There you go.
So I grab that, and if we watch from the skies, you can see all the pianos dropping on their enemies.
Yep.
So basically what we really wanted to accomplish here is we wanted to take Looney Tunes and World War II and mash them together for a family-friendly video game that everybody can enjoy. So we've done things such as taking out knife attacks or those sort of melee attacks and replaced them with, I got killed. But
how do you talk and play?
What's that?
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know how you talk and play, but.
So there we go. If you saw, I slapped him, and then because he was so close, I then turned into a heavy and picked up his rocket launcher.
Yeah.
And I'll give this another go. Let's see if we can get somebody. Well.
Yeah. So as mentioned, we used to make realistic games for years, right? But we wanted to do something different, something fun, something that we couldn't do because we were making realistic games. Now we can do. However, as noted, we are making virtual reality game, and with this comes a lot of different challenges. And although thematically speaking, we wanted to do something different, there's a huge reason why we went this route, because we're trying to solve some issues that rises from making virtual reality games. For example, shooter fans, you might know this, but shooter games by nature is sped up a little bit. But in virtual reality, anything that moves fast or even normal speed can cause a lot of simulation sickness. I'm going to use the word motion sickness as well because it's people who kind of use the word both ways. And as you can see, I'm emphasizing the fact that this is a free roaming online multiplayer because it's extremely hard to make that happen in VR at the moment. If you notice a lot of VR games out there, they're stationary games. All the shooters are stationary, or those are mostly cockpit views. You're within a frame of something that does not move around, so you have a frame of reference, so you don't get sick as much. It's really hard to do first-person free roaming game at the moment. And after Will wraps up, we'll talk about some of those issues more specifically.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get into that now.
Yeah.
So really quick, I'd like to say thank you to our LA studio.
Yeah, I know.
For hopping in there and showing off exactly, how the game works. And unfortunately, I had the headset on, so I'm not sure if you said, but that was actually